Ladies in the audience, have you always wanted a bit of an insight into the mind of a male and get a greater understanding about what it is that makes men insecure, especially in the bedroom? Stay tuned, you've come to the right place. And men, don't worry, it really does happen to the best of us.
Early in the morning,
Welcome back to the channel, guys. You already know who it is. It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with an interesting video today. Now, this video was actually requested to me like a year ago, and I'm actually so sorry to the person that requested this video, and I only got around to doing it now. The goal for this video is mainly for women, to give women a bit of an understanding about what can go through the minds of men when it comes to insecurities in the bedroom. I've already told my mum not to watch this video. Before I get into the video, guys, please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please hit the thumbs up. It tells YouTube that you're supporting the channel, and hopefully you can stay entertained and watch the video all the way through. So yeah, first things first, I'd say every single man on the planet would have experienced at least one of these. At least one of these insecurities a man would have all the time, or at least or once in their life. You get me? Male insecurity in the bedroom number one: size. Men in the audience that are watching about size, listen, not all women believe size is that important. I'd say half don't. That's a lot of women that don't care about size, you know. I mean, I personally believe that size does matter. I'm not a woman, but I personally believe that size does matter, because apparently, like when you're like a bit bigger, you can hit like different angles and hit like different spots. Apparently, anyway. But in all seriousness though, seriously, half of women out there don't even care about the size. Perhaps for some women it is the motion in the ocean. Maybe if you're not as confident in your size, maybe adjust the positions. You know what I'm saying? You know, that missionary variable when the legs get, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go, kids might be watching, but the variables, you might be able to get a bit more depth and hit certain spots. Like, I'm not a sexual advice expert, and I'm just dishing out what I think the answer is, you know what I'm saying? But that is a very real insecurity, and women, you won't be surprised about that, because in a society where willy size and breast size and arse size, everything's sexualized, of course there's going to be men out there that feel the pressure of having to compete with other men, and that's a real insecurity that some men definitely have. Insecurity number two: maintaining an erection. Now, ladies, I don't know who needs to hear this. If you're with a man and he goes soft during that encounter with you, ladies, 95 to 99% of the time, it's got nothing to do with you. Nada, nout, zilch, you see me? Like nothing. You could be looking peng, you could be looking sexy, you could be in the mood. If a man is not all okay up here, that ain't gonna work. It could be a number of things. It can be stress that day. It could be how his mental health is feeling in that current time, like that week, that month. How is he getting on? Is he ill? Is he too tired? Is he simply not in the mood? Because sometimes the bubble can just burst, like it can. Listen, do not take it personally. What you need to be doing, actually, ladies, is the opposite. You need to be stroking this guy's head, rubbing him and saying, don't worry, it happens to the best of you. You get me? Like, because that will make him feel relaxed. And I'm talking from personal experience here, I can't even lie. When this happened to man, for the first time, I was in a relationship, and I did not know for the life, I couldn't for the life of me not understand why. And it played on my mind for weeks. And it's definitely happened since. It took me so long to realize, Cam, if it ain't happening, it ain't happening. Let's actually take yourself out of that situation and think, what's going on in my mind? Why am I not relaxed? Why am I not comfortable? You understand? That's a real insecurity. Men definitely have that one. So ladies, my advice to you, please don't make the guy feel bad. You could be thinking in your head, damn it, I've been waiting all day, I've been waiting all week for this. Hell, I've been waiting all month, I've been waiting all quarantine for this. Yeah? I don't care. Stroke the back of his head and tell him it's gonna be all right, because that will make him feel relaxed. Okay, I'm telling you. Insecurity number three: ejaculating too fast. This has happened to every man at least once. More time when they're young, because when you get a bit older and you get a bit more experience, you learn how to control the stroke, you learn how to control the momentum, the rhythm, you know what I'm saying? But obviously when you're a bit younger, you kind of get trigger happy like a rabbit. But obviously, like, ladies, I can't even justify this one that much. Like, I would understand the frustration if a male has finished too fast. However, again, this is an insecurity that a man has. So how you deal with it is very important, because if anything, take it as a compliment. It's all about perspective at the end of the day. It's actually all about perspective. Take it as a compliment, if anything. This guy's so happy, this guy's so excited to be with you. Man can't contain himself. And to be honest, those type of people that are quick and can't last that long or whatever, more time they can go for rounds and things like that. Anyway, but it's one of them things. And the final insecurity that is more directed at men, but women definitely need to understand this, is he may be insecure with your sexual history. I don't just mean body count, a thing like that. The first ever video I done on my YouTube channel was about women's body counts and do men care. So if you haven't seen that, I'll literally put that in the description below or put it up here or whatever, somewhere. Definitely check that out. So I don't just mean body count, but I literally mean like a man could be insecure that he doesn't live up to the standards of your history, for example. Now, lads, forget where they've come from. Forget where they've been. This is your opportunity to impress, shall we say. You understand? Forget where she's been, dog. Like, as in, forget who's come before. That will drive you crazy. Have confidence in yourself that you're gonna deliver the best experience. You don't want to leave it with that sour taste. I'll admit, more time, my feedback's good. But listen, there's gonna be some girls out there who have had a sour experience. It's just life. But you don't want to be leaving sour taste. You want to leave that savory taste. My advice to you is, if you're worried about what's come before, how about you take extra steps to make sure that her experience is the best? How about don't be so damn selfish? Yeah, how about putting her needs first and these things, you get me? That's a step, that's a good start. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this one here. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'm gonna see you at the next video on Wednesday. Peace.